Pisces, how we doing today? All right. Welcome back. If you're new, welcome in. All right, we're going to be doing your August 2nd to the 9th. All right, if my camera's going in and out of focus, I do apologize. All right, we're using the Australia Wildflower Oracle deck. See what comes out. All right, what do we got going on for the beautiful Pisces? What do we have? Healing. Blue gum flower. Very pretty. White. I feel like purifying energy. But I feel like we're focused on healing this week. So maybe we're healing from a relationship, job loss, financial situation. Not really anything. Healing is always a process. That Seven of Wands wants to show up for everybody. So I feel like maybe guarded right now. Sorry. All right. What do we have going on for the beautiful, beautiful Pisces? My lovely Piscean energy. All right. Ooh, I feel like we're healing from some kind of relationship. Whether it was good or bad, I don't know. Ooh, looks like it was a very solid home relationship, but it's kind of on a pause at the moment. We do have the sun showing up. I don't know what that is, but interesting. I feel like you might have been dealing with somebody that could have been emotionally balanced, but not emotionally adept, the word I'm going for. They could have been somebody that slept a lot too. Take that for what it's worth. But I feel like it's some kind of past energy that's left you feeling kind of anxious and maybe kind of tossing and turning at night. You know, it's like that energy of the past kind of returning, and maybe you're overthinking, or it's like kind of rehearsing the things over and over in your mind, you know, especially if you thought there was going to build there, but all there was really is conflict. You know, this could also be saying that, you know, you could be planting roots and finding a team to collaborate with, but I really feel like it just, you know, you thought you could build there, you put roots down, but the conflict was a little chaotic. And maybe that's what you're healing from. And I feel like the more you heal, the more you bring in, I feel like somebody that kind of inspires you or highlights your positivity, highlight your positive aspects. Does that, I don't know how to explain this right. But it's like meeting somebody and feeling that happiness and that kind of joy in the world. Not that you should let somebody else control your own happiness. You should do that. But it's like they add to it. And it could be like a healing relationship where it just really allows you to grow and it allows you to be seen, allows you to be heard. And I feel like there's some structure there, but it's also about opportunities and kind of weighing those opportunities out. I don't know if you can see how she's got these two cups and she's kind of looking at those choices and she's thinking, you know, so this could be somebody who's like very stable, it's got their shit together, and you're kind of weighing the options. Like, am I ready? Am I not ready? So I feel like you need to take maybe a perspective or even a pause to kind of like, I feel like push back. Some of the emotions are not pushed back, but get through the waves of those emotions. Like, she's not quite in that boat with that Six of Swords yet. So she's not really quite ready to take that journey on. She's still in the up and down waves of those emotions. And I really kind of like this because I feel like whatever you have coming in is going to be a really healing energy. It's just whether or not you're ready for it. I like this. Yeah, because you're still a little guarded, buddy. I feel like you're feisty. Whoever I'm talking to right now, I feel like they're utterly feisty. I don't know, whatever you're feisty about or whatever you're being feisty with, I feel like it kind of ignites something in you and kind of gives you this drive and power to keep like pushing and working forward, you know. And I like that because it's like the forbidden fruit on the apple tree with these beautiful honeys. So I feel like it's like soft and sweet and sticky all at the same time. But I feel like it's kind of very nurturing with that queen. And it's allowing you to walk away from something and kind of leave it in the past for whatever that is. You know, I think you've taken some time to really do some inner work and you might be pushing through. But I feel like something great is coming in for you with that Three of Wands. You know, it's just above the horizon. You really just have to get through those waves. And I think that's part of that healing this week. But definitely a really good healing energy. The Seven of Pentacles is coming out. So whatever healing energy you're doing that you're rooting into the ground, that you're building, that you're planting, whatever metaphor you want to use for that, I feel like it's starting to align you to build in some kind of soulmate in your life that makes you feel seen and heard and adds to your happiness. It's somebody that's stable. Like I said, it's got their shit together, but you're kind of like weighing the options, you know. And this might be something that you take a moment, take a break, take a pause, and kind of look at all of the perspectives of the situation. And this might actually, you know, help you kind of push through a little bit of that waves, you know, or your emotions, and climb into that boat to keep going forward, you know. But I feel like embracing whatever feisty attitude you have right now, like, it allows for you to be a little bit more open and have more passionate desires and drives, ideas that I feel like are sticky and sweet. I don't know. Sticky and sweet, apples and honey, and everything nice. And I really feel like bees are going to be really important for some reason. You know, bees are about community. Bees protect themselves. They protect their queen. They protect their colonies. And that could be just a community that is showing you that love and protection and support also. All right. Let's see what Divine Direction has to tell you. It's a really good read. I really like this. Like, it's beautiful energy. All right, what do we have going on for my beautiful Pisces? We have Recharge. It's probably that feistiness right there. Recharge. Please slow down. It's not selfish to take time out and look after yourself. And I think that's part of the healing process right there. Ooh, I'm going in and out of focus. I do apologize. My camera's been doing that. I think it's because I readjusted it. Affirm. Create your own affirmations. Think of words and phrases to inspire you and write them down. And I love that. That is beautiful. So I feel like affirmations help out with the progress. We have the Chariot popping out in reverse, specifically over the Hangman. So I feel like this is kind of the stopping and the pausing moment and getting everything from a different perspective. I don't know why it's so out of focus, but I do apologize, you know, and healing takes some balance. So allow for that. A lot of Pentacles. Plus side, your money looks fantastic. All right. That's what I have for you, my beautiful Pisces. I wish you all the best, and you guys have a great week. Thanks. Bye.